Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here, and you are not prepared. Hello everybody, it's Season 2 Premiere Day, and what are we talking about today? As promised, like last year, there's going to be a lot of movies to see, and I intend to see at least a month's worth, which is give or take 30. So here we go. I'm going to name the 30 2012 most anticipated movies for me. There are going to be a couple that you do not see, some that you feel should be there, but again, this is my opinion. You're here to watch me do funny things and analyze certain movies. I'm also going to mention 10 movies out of these 30 that I want to see out of all of them. So let's begin. Number 1, which is coming out next week, Red Tails, the Lucasfilm-produced movie about the Tuskegee Airmen starring Terrence Howard, Neo, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Bryan Cranston. Why do I want to see this one so much? It doesn't look so glamorous. This is the setting, period, and time that George Lucas based Star Wars around. The dogfights of the fighter pilots in World War II against the Germans. So I would love to see a movie that he is backing that deals with the influence of one of his greatest films. Number 2, The Woman in Black. Daniel Radcliffe is coming back to the big screen, but not as Harry Potter. I feel that this is a movie that we all need to see as Daniel Radcliffe fans, as Harry Potter fans, to see just how good he is. If you've seen him in Broadway, I'm sure you think that he is wonderful, but I would love to see him in another movie. So I'm looking forward to that one. Number 3, Star Wars Episode 1 in 3D. I have to. It's Star Wars, though I may not be as big a Star Wars fan as most people would claim me to be, and I definitely intend on explaining why in the future, probably around this time that the 3D version of this film comes out. But I'm excited. Star Wars on the big screen is a win. Okay? The Secret World of Arrietty, the Studio Ghibli film. Number 4, The Lorax. I've been a fan of the Dr. Seuss story for ages, as far back as I can remember. This is a computer-animated film by Universal. Although I may not be too happy with the fact that Danny DeVito is the voice of the Lorax, I am still excited, and I'm really looking forward to it. 21 Jump Street, The Hunger Games, the new Aardman Studios film Pirates, A Band of Misfits, American Reunion. Number 5, The Three Stooges. I've seen the teaser trailer. It doesn't look so great, but I'm just excited to see an old style of comedy that we haven't seen in a long time on screen. Good old-fashioned slapstick. And as far as I can tell, based on the trailer, it looks like they're really trying to capture the goodness and the essence that the Three Stooges gave the world in the late 1930s all the way to the early 1960s. And the actors that have been chosen to play these three guys, it looks wonderful. The Avengers, Tim Burton's Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp, Men in Black 3, Rock of Ages, Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. I haven't seen a single Madagascar film in the theaters yet, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the third one. It looks great. G.I. Joe Retaliation. The first one wasn't great, but Bruce Willis is in the second one, so I think I'm maybe going to give it a shot. The Bourne Legacy, starring Jeremy Renner, Paranorman. Number 6, Premium Rush. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in this movie. Now, I love him as an actor. I thought 50-50 was one of the best movies that I've seen last year. Other movies include Inception and 500 Days of Summer. But this looks like a very interesting thriller film in which he plays a bike messenger, and he has to take a mysterious package somewhere. I saw the trailer. It looks pretty good. I don't really know how much more the movie is about, so I am still really looking forward to it because it really looks exciting. The new Pixar film, Brave. The Amazing Spider-Man. Number 7, Ted. Why? Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy, is making a movie. Non-Family Guy, non-American Dad, non-Cleveland Show related. It looks very interesting. That's all that I'm going to say about that. The Dark Knight Rises, everybody's anticipating it, so I think it's kind of lost its flavor, but I'm still going to see it no matter what. Dread. Number 8, Frankenweenie, which is Tim Burton's new stop-motion animated film based on his very first short film. It's black and white. I'm very eager to see how this one goes. The Gangster Squad. The new James Bond movie Skyfall. Number 9, The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey. This is probably the one movie out of all of them that I'm looking forward to seeing the most. Lord of the Rings is probably the greatest movie ever made as far as making a movie goes. They got a good portion of the old cast members back. It looks wonderful from the trailer. I am so excited. Baz Luhrmann's version of The Great Gatsby. And last but not least, which is my number 10 must-see out of all of these, Django Unchained, the new Quentin Tarantino movie, starring Jamie Foxx, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kurt Russell, Kerry Washington, and Christoph Waltz. The story is very similar to Inglourious Basterds, except instead of Nazis and World War II and Jews, it's about blacks going back to the plantations after slaves have been freed and killing their plantation owners. That's a win. Have a great time at the movies this year, guys, and I'm looking forward to doing some great reviews on these films and maybe a few new surprises. And don't forget to look forward to the season finale, provided the apocalypse chooses to pass us by, for the top 5 movies of 2012. Actions speak louder than words. I'll see you soon.